Danish mash.
Yeah.
Judy, one of the ladies, she brought me her friendship bread. So now I'm making friendship bread, and she brought muffins for everybody.
So friendship bread, is that when you give and then you give another piece?
Yes. You can
piece.
It's not a piece.
Or can I have the
So I do this. It's 2 weeks until I can
is
bake
it like sourdough?
No, you bake it into then you add, she made nice muffins. You can add chocolate chips.
Yeah,
and make muffins.
okay, there's cinnamon. Okay, yeah.
She added fruit and nuts and all these things. I'm not adding that.
No. I would love.
The recipe comes at the end.
What is it?
Give you
one.
And then I'll give you the instructions on how to do it.
Yeah, I've done it before.
I have to stir it now for this week.
I think it was isn't there another one? Oh my gosh, Carrie, that was nice.
You are such a brat.
I liked it.
Thank you. I will not spill my water. Wow. That was fun. Okay. Should we just get crack-a-lackin'?
Yeah, let's do it. So I gotta go to the neighbors' houses.
Oh, and we are getting started
early. It's so early. What time is it? Jimmy's usually not here till
12:16. Yeah, I normally have to work till 12:30, so we don't get started till after 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I didn't today as much, so I'm gonna bring this down.
I heard the girls walking home today.
Really? You're gonna watch them?
Yesterday, and then they walked home the day before.
Did you scam?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
So
I may as well just tell.
So then yesterday I was like, okay, I'm gonna park somewhere different. And so I parked on the side where I thought they couldn't see me, and I marked the when we get to Chrissy. And then all of a sudden Kara looks over, Mom! I'm like,
as you're videotaping.
So they're watching.
Hood.
They're watching for where you sit, and they're like, we'll see if we can find Mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was really funny.
Speaking of
Remember
Mom,
that one year at Halloween where you were Where's Waldo? Yeah, kind of like that.
Where's Katie? Let's see what Mom just quickly says. I don't want to miss.
Hey, Jane,
I'll turn down a sec. Oh. Are we podcasting today? She has bags here to show. And did she get the new one? Yes.
There we go.
We will tell you all about it.
Ooh.
Oh, and she's having crazy hair day.
Oh, it's
and laughing at herself. Okay, so there we go. Word from Banana.
Marco.
Yep. So we'll get into that. So welcome. Oh no, what did you say? Hi everyone.
That was a nice.
Welcome to Cozy Up Knits.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Katie.
I'm Jamie.
I'm Nene. I'm Gran.
Nene, Granny.
She's Nene and Granny today.
Either one.
And my smart arse
Carrie
of a
left.
daughter went downstairs.
So she'll be back after the introduction.
I don't know how much
I'm
I'll
sure
have
it's
left
in there.
in.
You could have left it in, I think, by
Yeah,
at that
probably,
point.
hey?
Yeah.
So Jamie has a sippy cup.
She brought me a sippy cup.
Yeah.
Name
She
that
asked for
song.
water.
Name that movie.
What?
You don't need a sippy cup.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, VeggieTales.
VeggieTales.
Oh, I don't know that one.
No, I don't.
It's
think
one
I
of the
know that
newer
one
ones.
either.
Okay, yeah, I mostly know the older
It's
ones.
on the count. Well, no, we have the countdowns. The silly song countdowns are really
yeah.
fun.
Okay, yeah,
You'll probably hear it on the drive.
probably.
Every time I lose the hairbrush, I do
You think,
Oh, where
sing that.
is
in
my
my
hairbrush?
head. Always.
But who
So
doesn't?
there you go.
I know, who doesn't? Let us know if you do.
Oh man, I made a cut, but now I'm just I can't.
We have some major knitting. There's a lot of content today and some funny
I feel like
drama.
there's
anecdotes.
for this week and last week is
drama.
sweater drama.
And maybe
And
this
me.
is part 2, definitely. But okay, so we're gonna start. Welcome, we're a knitting podcast. We're family. Did we already say that? Welcome here, sisters, Granny,
Grande Prairie, Alberta.
Weather report.
Beautiful. Yep. It's like a
It is
spring.
so nice out. It
It's
feels like
stinking
spring.
awesome.
I just put down salt over my deck and my pathway up to my mailbox, and all you hear is crackling.
Oh, I
of
like
the
that.
ice. I know it's my favorite.
There's your
very
ASMR
icy.
for the winter.
It is, and
Yeah.
yesterday, all you could hear was melting, and I love it.
What does ASMR stand for?
What
There-
is that from?
It's an actual. It's a. I don't. The words are too big for me to say,
Oh,
but
okay.
it,
I
it
can't.
stands
What
for
is it?
actually
What
something.
What does that have to do with?
That's the sounds and stuff. People like to just listen in their
Have you ever heard of
headphones to
ASMR?
ASMR.
No.
Google what it means.
I've never even heard those words. Okay, I was like, is it an appropriate abbreviation?
Oh yeah,
Did
yeah,
I
yeah,
say?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's probably medical or clinical.
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
Yeah, too
There
big
we
of
go.
words for me to say.
Wow. If you didn't know that, now you
Now
do.
you know.
So it's gorgeous out.
That
Yeah,
reminds
it's
me
so
of that
pretty.
one TV show. Did you know that? Now you know.
Name that show.
It's like commercial, like little commercials of like how
I didn't know
something's
that.
done or how this or whatever, and then it always says at the end, "Did
Now
you know
you
that?"
know.
Well, now you know.
Oh, I did not know. I've never heard that.
Well, now you know.
That's got to be like a '90s thing. Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
No, I don't.
We've had
I
a
feel
lot
like it's
of-
a '90s thing.
A lot of questions and things for the audience.
Yeah, that's
already.
true. Yeah.
Okay, so all that to say, we are first going to announce 3 grand prize winners
That's so
from our
exciting.
mystery knit along. We did the draw, so I told you the draw would be Sunday, whatever it was just previous. It was on the clue, and we did a draw for the grand prize from the Ravelry FO, the Instagram FO, and Patreon FO. So then next week on a Sunday, I will do one more round of draws. And we'll pull from some chatter threads and just general participation, as well as the FO threads. So there'll be a few prizes next week too. So you're not done. If you didn't win, there's still a chance. So tune in.
Or if you're like,
next week.
crap, I didn't get my thing in, or my
Put it
project
in.
in, put it in now, or do something right now.
All of you, pick everyone, put it in the places, and we will draw again next week. So we are going to start with our Ravelry FO thread. The winner was post number 36, who is left-handed 07.
Ooh,
Yay!
nice.
There wasn't really any info.
Left-handed 07.
So Katie's
I'm left-handed.
digging that. So have to tell us, do you knit backwards? Do you knit left-handed? Or
Oh,
do you
yeah.
knit the
Somebody
right-handed?
asked me to teach them how to knit left-handed, and I was like,
I wouldn't even know how to do
When
that.
you don't know how to knit, so you can just learn to knit this
you know
way.
who that
Yeah.
was?
You can pick knit.
You know who that was?
What?
I'm pretty sure it was Kelly and Denise.
You're
It was one of our very last teaching.
Okay, well,
groups.
Kelly watches, so we'll
Yeah.
have to see if she posts and says that it was her.
Yeah.
And we said, heck no.
Yeah.
Or just welcome to learn this way.
Yeah.
But oftentimes you have a little better chance, maybe continental or whatever the other way is. I've
Yeah,
been trying
that's what I said.
I've
I said,
been teaching myself.
I'll teach you
how to do
like
it.
how I knit. Like I'll teach you to knit the way I do,
Okay.
and then we'll decide if you're having too many challenges that way. Then I
Yeah.
will incorporate the pick knitting because I feel like left-handed
Yeah.
people would have a bit of an easier time with that if they're
Yeah.
having a hard time with continental
Yeah. Tell us
or with
below.
whatever it's called. How
Yeah,
you
if
knit.
you're left-handed, maybe give us a little thing. But congrats, left-handed not 007. I wanted to say 007.
Is that what I said?
No.
Okay,
It's
okay.
just left-handed 07.
Okay.
So what we do when we have, if you're new around here, you can contact us. We'll give you a chance to do that because I don't want to like message someone and then ruin the surprise.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you go ahead and email me cozyupknit@gmail.com or however you want to get a hold of us. That's a good way, or an Insta or whatever. And then we will, so no one will contact you and say, you won, give me all your information. That's
No,
what
we
I'm saying.
never do that. Just we had some
Yeah.
issues with that our last
Yeah.
time.
If people below are commenting and telling you you've won a prize that looks like us, it's not us, okay? We don't do that, so just so you know. Okay, second prize, which was from the Instagram thread for the FO, is Marshkin, who is
Woo!
Barb.
Yay.
And if you've been scrolling Instagram, you'll see she's the one who wrapped the shawl
Oh.
around her beautiful little dog.
It's adorable.
It's adorable
Like,
picture.
I love it.
And her colors are really
Yes.
nice. That dark kind of.
Yeah.
Actually, I've seen quite a few, Sarah, that did. Well, and Katie, sorry. I was talking to Sarah. That did the MC as like black.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes,
dark.
that would have been nice.
Oh, it was sharp. Really sharp. So congrats, Barb. Get a hold of me and we will get prizes sent out. And then our Patreon was number 30. Well, it doesn't matter. You don't know how they came in. I'm not telling anyone because it's a secret between the Patreons.
There we
It
go.
is Donna Denherder. Congratulations, Donna.
Yay.
So get a hold of me, and hers was gorgeous. I think yours, Donna, when I looked at the picture, was that a Polka Dot Creek set? I'm thinking, oh, mine could have looked like that.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. I think the main color might have been, it looked like it was slightly darker than
Was
just the
yours
undyed.
the same colors?
Yes, but like, well, if you got the Polka Dot Creek set, you had 12.
Yeah,
You had 12 minis and I only
12
chose
and
9.
10.
Oh, 9.
Yeah.
And I didn't put them, hers are like in like kind of like rainbow
yeah.
order. It's a gorgeous shawl, gorgeous. So Donna, Barb, and Left-Handed 07, get a hold of me this week and we will get some grand prizes sent out your way. And then next
exciting.
week, stay tuned. At the beginning, we will do another round of giveaways of all sorts. So thanks everyone.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. where do we want to go next? Because we have should we talk
All
about
the
what we're
things.
wearing maybe?
I am wearing my cozy
Hey,
up knit
You're
sweater.
sporting.
Yeah, you totally are.
And my horntail
Horntail.
toque.
So Sarah's sweater was made by Mr. Snap That.
Yep.
I wore mine yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep.
He will make you cozy up merch.
I couldn't find mine for a while.
Get a hold of him.
And then it's got my name on the side.
Yeah.
Where the heck is mine? Now that I wear my t-shirt all the time.
Yeah, I couldn't find mine for a while. It was buried under all my sweaters.
You gotta look for yours.
It's probably hanging in my closet.
Yeah.
I tend to wear my knits more than just my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the summer I wear hoodies like camping.
Yeah,
Oh.
maybe that's when you wear it camping.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where the heck is mine? Where is it?
You'll find it.
So that's Mr. Snap That.
Comment below if you know where Jamie's sweater is.
exactly.
Please. Katie.
Okay, you guys, this is the first time I've worn this. This is
Oh.
my love note.
Okay, we'll take this off.
Oh yeah, it was cold. Like it's nice out there, but come on.
It is, Katie. It's beautiful.
It is out there, but come on, it's still February.
Okay, the yarn, Jamie. Was there ancient art?
Well,
Ancient
the
Arts
arts
is
the
the
mohair.
Was
mohair.
the mohair, and then the
Lily and Pine.
Yes.
Yes.
And in wasn't it like a coffee name?
Or was it like Rosie's Gold?
Oh,
yes,
yes.
there was iced coffee. Was
That's
there?
the name
Ice-
of the mohair.
The
I think
mohair.
iced
Ah.
coffee was the name of the mohair. And I think like Rosie's Gold
Yeah,
but
something
that's
like that.
Lily and Pine. She's got beautiful colors. So you picked that up at the Fiber Frolic
I
when we were
did.
there in fall.
Yeah,
When was that? I was trying to think of that.
Like September? October?
Oh, yeah.
and I wore Jamie's love note. And I was like, I got
And then
one.
you're like, I gotta make one of these. And what a great project. What a great project.
Yeah, it was fun. I
We-
really enjoyed it.
We must have been on the same wavelength because I wore my t-shirt.
I know.
Oh, funny.
I'm wearing triple knits
Oh,
today.
I'm way out. I'm way off color.
And like I never wear
I'm
like
like
sweaters.
brown
Well,
today.
if I'm gonna
I know,
knit
so
them,
we're
I
gonna
gotta
look
wear
like
them.
the same. So we'll have to.
They're
I'll put
very
myself-
similar in color.
They are a t-shirt.
and then what you're wearing, or what you're knitting, is also very similar.
Yeah, it's like very, very
Oh my
creamy.
gosh.
So, well, this is my I don't wear this on the podcast too often because I wear it out, I wear this every day at my house. But this is the Douglas Cardi by Andrew Mowry, which I knit out of the tuku wool, which is what she designed it with, and I got this from
I
Erin.
like this one on you.
We have to go. Could we pop
Yes.
in?
I don't see why not.
Okay, Erin.
She was previously
For just a moment, everything
Fox-
has left
no.
my brain. Red Fox Fiber.
Red
but
Fox Fiber.
She doesn't dye
Is
that.
it
Well,
Red
she does that.
Fox?
No, but she has
Yeah, I
her
think
dye.
so.
She has her shop now.
No, I know, but was her name Red Fox Fiber? Or what was it? Fox Fiber?
Yeah,
oh my
wasn't
gosh,
it red?
we are having.
It was red.
Yeah, it is. It's Red
Oh,
Fox.
okay,
Red
okay,
Fox.
okay.
But she owns a shop now in Rocky Mountain House, and at this exact second, I'm forgetting all
And you
of the
guys are
things.
going to be going there.
And so, well, we're heading to Red Deer in a couple weeks, and so I'm not sure if we can find a time to sneak up there, but
That would be fun.
we'll see. I don't know actually how far it is of a drive from.
I think it's an hour, isn't it?
I don't know, from Red Deer. Oh, I'm not gonna put this back on yet. And then this is ranunculus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You started knitting that at the Jasper retreat.
Is it May yet?
I know.
There's like 80 some days, I'm sure now, until we go to Jasper with the knit all the things in the mountains with hippies Jam.
Countdown is on.
But this was DK 3 skeins from Robin of Rose Hill Yarns. Ranunculus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know anything else. I don't remember the name of the colorway, but it's just kind of like a t-shirt, kind of comfy knit.
Yeah, I like that
I
one.
thought I better not wear.
Your turtleneck?
Because all I wear is my Ilia, which is my one that I finished a couple weeks ago.
That one's
3
so
weeks
nice
ago.
though.
And then I was wearing my cowl because my neck gets cold. This is in testing right now. Our Patreons are testing it, and hopefully it'll be out by the end of the month. But this is called, right now it's called My Neck Gets Cold. And so we'll see what sticks for a name.
I
Yeah.
kind of like that name.
Yeah, and it's lined with Surrey, and I'm really loving it. I wear it all the time because my neck gets cold. But now I've just started knitting turtlenecks, but we'll talk about that after.
Well, honestly, even if you still knit turtlenecks, you'll probably still wear your
I probably
cowl.
still will, yeah.
Because her neck will still be cold.
Exactly. It's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sarah,
Okay,
We-
so what
I'm
Sarah...
very gung ho
Oh,
on this
okay.
right now.
we also have to say,
Let me
okay,
continue.
Monday night.
Oh, yes.
Monday nights we're gonna start trying to have a regular like Patreon live, and so we jumped on Monday night and we had a blast with you ladies.
We never have technical difficulties, just so you
Yeah,
know.
by the way.
We're very technical people.
So there's gonna be some funny things that happened then, and we're gonna tell you about them. But Katie showed this on Monday night, and then here's where we've been since then.
Yeah, exactly. So I plan to have this done by today, but no. So I started knitting the marshmallow sweater, and how cute is that? It's for my daughter.
Ooh, that's coming in nice
Is
with
it?
the light. Finally, the Patreons can see it in real
I
light.
know,
Yeah,
the lighting
well, we
was
had bad
so
lighting.
bad.
Okay, so
I-
tell about this. The marshmallow sweater Katie knit for herself a few weeks ago.
Yes, so I thought, this is totally a Kaylee sweater.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm knitting for her. So I ran out of yarn.
Okay, but wait. Before we talk about that, you didn't even modify the pattern.
No, I did the size
That you
large
knit, a large adult, but went down
in needle size and only
Weight.
used one strand. Yeah, weight.
and it came out as a kid sweater.
I was a little nervous too because I'm like, oh, this is going to be tiny. And I kept on trying it over her head and I'm like, okay, I think that's going to be fine. No, it turned out perfect.
It's so perfect.
I love it.
And so this is, we've had this in stash for a while. This is the Barocco vintage alpaca
Peruvian Highland.
Peruvian Highland wool. We thought we had more than we did.
So we all went and searched our houses and found little projects
Okay.
that we made with it. And now we're
So,
frogging it all, which is what I'm
I-
doing.
I knit some slippers for Kaylee out of this. I only found one pair, so I have to still search my house.
Just trying to get enough for sleeves to
Yeah.
finish this.
So I've got 3 different little balls here, and then the yarn kept on breaking, but I've seen a really good YouTube tutorial on how to join, because I like to cut or tie it into knots, because then I don't have
We'll
a
have to weave
tail
it in, yeah.
and all that. So it showed a specific knot, and I'm gonna try
Yep.
that.
I think it's probably the knot that people use when they make these
Invisible knot.
magic knot balls.
Or magic, yeah.
Okay.
They wind all their minis into this big ball, and as they go, they tie these
Yeah.
special knots, and then they're just knitting.
Yeah.
I bet you it's that kind of knot.
I think so. And I need to sit and watch the tutorial, but I'm going to do that with all this yarn. And then Sarah found a cowl.
A cowl that we had designed like way back when we were production knitting.
I don't even think this was one we designed.
We never turned it into a pattern.
Was it the Northern Fringe?
Nope.
Oh, then this was just knit round and round.
Yeah, but I have a couple of them, so we were testing out a pattern. Just like as a mesh cowl.
Okay.
But it never went anywhere.
Back in the day.
Oh yeah, this is like farmer's market production knitting day.
So we're hoping when Sarah picks all that out that she has
Fingers
enough to
crossed.
finish her sleeves.
And I'm going to still search for that slipper.
The other slipper.
Yeah, because that was probably close to 1 full ball.
Between the pair.
Well, no.
It couldn't have
I
been.
don't actually know how many balls I've used. I did not keep track. I think I just found
Well, there's one knot. You
One
had a little
for
bit,
sure.
and then one maybe.
1,
I think
2,
I am very confident that
and
you
then
will
this
have
was
enough.
half of 1.
2.5.
Oh,
Oh, maybe not then.
okay, anyways. Well,
Well, we don't know.
we'll see what happens next week.
So we were visiting on Patreon, and Kate's showing off her sweater, and then actually someone had asked in the comments, Katie, how long did it take you to knit your adult marshmallow? Which this is the same amount of knitting because it's just smaller size and it made a little sweater. And so we were trying to think about how long it took. You actually did come up with how long you think it took.
what did I say?
Like just in straight hours of knitting, because it's a very quick knit. But
I don't remember what I said. I worked it out last night, but what did I say?
well, it definitely not like probably less than 10. I think you figured maybe 6 or something. Like it's not a lot, but because it's such big needles and big yarn, like you get a lot of hand fatigue.
Yeah.
So we were talking about that, and then she made this mini sweater, and then Sarah goes, well, I can knit it in a day on the podcast. Like, I can knit a marshmallow in a day.
Why not, right?
And so then we were just chatting about, well, okay, could Sarah actually do it? And then she decided to take the challenge on and knit a baby marshmallow in a day, okay? Because it's the same amount of knitting. We're just like downsizing needles and yarn. And so then we put up a poll on Patreon, like, do you think Sarah can actually knit a marshmallow in a day?
What are the results? Can we
Okay,
look at
I
them?
will look at the results. So that was Monday night. So she started it Tuesday. I think you
Tuesday
got
morning.
your yarn ready, didn't you?
Well, it was all ready. It was all
I don't
sorted
even
out.
know
I
the
didn't.
results.
Yeah, all I
Because-
did. Well, and my kids were asleep, so I couldn't even print off the pattern. Like I did it all yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning?
I started yesterday
Oh,
morning.
started.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
she did it all yesterday morning. So according to our Patreons, question is, let's see here. Wait, let me get it up. Can Sarah, oh, come on. Sarah's Marshmallow Challenge. So can she do it? Your choices were Number 1, heck yes, she will do it, no problem. Number 2, I think she can do it, but I have my reservations. And number 3, there's no way she can do it. And this was in one day of knitting. And so it was 65 to heck yes. 31% said I think so. And 4% said no way.
Hey, you 4%. No, just kidding.
And we will see. Although I think someone, there was comments coming in as well. And for those that had seen the poll but hadn't seen the video yet, I think assumed you were knitting an adult one and said you can't do it because of hand fatigue.
Oh, yes.
And then I said, oh, I should have been more clear. It's going to be a baby one.
Yeah.
So now
I'm like
Sarah,
newborn baby.
yeah. So now Sarah's going to take the story from here because things have drastically changed. Okay.
Okay, so yes, that was my original thought, was to do the marshmallow, which would have probably knit up quite quickly. But for the mom of this baby that I'm knitting it for, I knit her, it was a Hohi Locatelli pattern. It's called Cozy Neighborhood. And I knit her, she bought the yarn and gave it to me and I knit her a sweater.
If you remember that, it was in the Midnight Cravings.
Yeah, it was like a
beautiful
teal blue. It was beautiful.
It's a gorgeous sweater. We've talked about it over the last couple of years.
Yeah, and so, I mean, originally when we started talking about, like, this is months ago, when we talked about maybe knitting her a sweater for her baby, we were thinking like the same style as what she did. So, but then of course that pattern doesn't have the sizing for a newborn and whatever, it's an adult sweater. So we're like, oh, you know, it's because the Tin Can Knits has so many good sizes.
Yes, the flax.
And the flax specifically.
And
so
it kind of already accommodates, like say for the marshmallow, it kind of accommodates, it has that
cable.
garter panel. You can kind of put a cable there.
Yeah, and I did that for Shars when I knit her
Yeah.
a flax originally. I put a cable down the yarn. Anyways, so then I was like, okay, well, I'll print off the Cozy Neighborhood for the stitch pattern and the cable.
See, we don't even know what I don't know what
They
she
don't
did.
know what this looks
Have
like.
you
Yep,
seen
no,
it?
I haven't
No.
seen it.
We don't know what
I
she
just
did.
like kind of know a little
I told
bit
you a
about
little
it.
bit kind
Yeah,
of like
but I
how,
don't know
where
much.
I was in the pattern.
Yeah.
So
And she could
I
have lied,
wanted
I don't
that texture pattern. It's like a knit purl texture for the entire body, and then the cable on the adult one runs down the center. But I didn't want it there.
No.
So I was like, oh, I'll put it in the arms.
So
I said,
this-
okay, so I'll use the flax pattern and incorporate the cable sleeves and the texture down the center.
From Cozy Neighborhood.
From Cozy Neighborhood,
Hohi
from
Locatelli.
Hohi Locatelli.
So this
Wow.
is in your mind.
So that's what I did. So I
you did do it?
so I printed off, and now I'm knitting DK, and I'm knitting a way higher stitch count than the marshmallow.
So you're saying you've done better than just knitting the marshmallow?
Yes.
It wouldn't have been big enough.
It wouldn't have worked at all.
With the yarn she wanted to use and the size of needles, the actual following the marshmallow wouldn't have worked. It would have been too small.
And then I have one other concern. I'll talk about it when I pull this out. So this is the yarn we use. I don't know how well you'll see.
Oh, it's
It's a color by Midnight Cravings, and it has got like really light blue and yellow and pinks throughout.
That's beautiful.
It's a beautiful color, and it's pretty neutral.
It's perfect for a baby girl.
But because what we were
so
thinking
pretty.
originally is like, oh, we'll get the same yarn as Christina's sweater and knit the baby the same color, but they didn't have that color anymore. So then we went with this one because that blue in there, it will still,
Yes.
it will match.
Will be
Oh, it's gonna be
It will
so
match.
cute.
I cannot wait to see what you did. I'm dying.
Okay,
here.
so that's what I did. I combined the two. Now, my other concern is that I'm thinking it might actually be too small, and I knit this 6 month to a year. But that's a worsted weight pattern. This is DK
No.
that I'm using.
Okay,
I also did one other funny thing.
because when you block this thing, it's gonna
No,
grow.
exactly. And so that's why I kept going, didn't worry about it.
Is it super teeny tiny?
It's really cute.
I need to see
I
it.
know, I'll pull it out. So then the other funny thing I did, which I called you about yesterday, was about like just my gauge and whatever. And then I was like, no, I'm gonna do the ribbing on a 4.5 and the body on a 5. Totally forgot to switch my needle. So it's all done on a 4.5.
Of course it is. Sarah has an issue.
I have an issue with ribbing.
And
apparently.
switching your needles.
And switching
You
my
have a
needles.
big issue. Okay, can't
So
wait to
I
see
have this much left.
of one skein. What's he gonna be? A little baby sweater. I'm dying. It's gonna fit. She's gonna be just a little baby.
I know. And then I'm holding this thing up, and my husband was watching TV beside me, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, Lanny, I was like,
I don't remember.
how big are babies? And I'm holding it up like this, and I'm like, how big are babies? Do you think a baby will fit this? He's like, I don't know.
Yeah, he would have
Let's
no
get a
idea.
doll. Get one of Katie's.
And I thought about doing that, but I can't put it on anything yet. Okay, are you ready?
I'm freaking out.
Oh my gosh.
So
that's
there it is.
adorable.
It's not done.
It's not done.
So she didn't do it.
You guys,
I
that
didn't do
looks
it.
small.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
But she's just a little, gonna be newborn.
Oh, Oh, it's adorable.
And so here's the cable.
That is adorable.
Oh, she's
So there's-
gonna love that.
There's the cable. So that cable will match Christina's cable that runs down the center of her sweater.
I want
And I put it on-
version of that.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
And then the texture on it as well. I know, and I'm looking at this and I was like, well, I don't want to keep knitting
I
it
need to
longer
touch
and
it.
longer. It's gonna look weak. It's
Sarah,
gonna.
feel this.
Oh,
This
it's
is
gonna grow.
going.
I know it's gonna grow all the ways.
This is going to be just fine. There is
And
no
I mean,
worries.
if I really messed it up and it really isn't gonna work, or it fits the baby for like one day,
Save it.
You
This
could
is
rip it
seriously
out
gorgeous.
and then.
but you know what?
I should crochet her a little or knit her a little headband to go with
Oh,
it.
you have to.
I have the yarn from Christina's sweater left over that you could crochet it out of or knit it out
and
of.
I could do,
Do
like
a blue
I could
headband.
do
Do a
this is
blue
or this is the
headband.
headband and then a nice
Big blue flower.
flower or a bow
Why
or
didn't we
something.
knit like this when our
I
babies
know.
were little?
Isn't it so cute?
It's
Are you
adorable.
loving it?
I want to knit it as an adult.
My
So
heart
I'm
just
kind
is
of-
filled with this.
I'm kind of bouncing in between the first size and the second size.
so this was like
Technically, my-
double the knitting of a marshmallow sweater.
Yeah, it was.
Absolutely.
It took me a while. So I got to this last night. I stayed up till 1.
We're saying Sarah completed it.
Oh, I'd
Hey,
say.
I could put sleeve caps on that and it'd be a t-shirt and
So
it'd be done.
now
Oh my gosh,
she
it's
has
adorable.
to actually knit a marshmallow sweater and see how long it takes her.
I could do that in a day. I could do that in the amount of time this took.
You can knit a kid's
I
one.
had to rip this back a couple times at the beginning. Listen.
But tell me after. Remind me.
Okay,
I'm gonna
I
write
love
down
it.
here.
I
right now.
also had to rip this back a few times because I'm incorporating other things into just a random stitch count. I really wanted to make sure all my numbers were going to work out because this is a 4-stitch repeat.
Yes.
But the cable's 16 stitches.
You did a lot of math and figuring
And yeah, so
this.
the first hour and a bit of this, I was knitting and ripping. Maybe even 2
so
hours
if you
until I fully got into the,
Yeah, you
the
had been
body
done.
of it.
since you've kind of figured out the math, can you make that math turn into an adult's large?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well,
It's
no,
so
you could
easy.
follow the cozy up. You could follow cozy neighborhood if you're knitting an adult one.
Yeah, just
You could follow the actual pattern.
yeah, because you're an adult size.
Because you're an adult. I know. I just thought of that too.
Yeah.
But you could easily change your
And then
sleeves
the
and just
sleeves
put the
on
cable
this
here.
will
I
be
like this.
stockinette, whereas I'm pretty sure Christina's are the stitch pattern around the sleeves, I think.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
so, and then it had the cable in here, but the cable is so big, I didn't want it running
No.
down the center of this, because it would take too much away from the
What
stitch
a fun. Was
definition
that enjoyable
itself.
for you? Just to
Yes,
do something
it
fun
really
and
was.
different?
And I haven't really, like I've knit Shara's sweater, or I guess I knit Logan a sweater, and then I did knit, I knit them each a dog star, so I guess I have, but not
Yeah,
this
you did,
little.
didn't you? No,
Yeah, I
not
knit them
that
each
one.
a
I know
dog
when
star.
I
and
knit
Christina's-
Tasha's,
or
her
Charlotte got a
little,
flax.
Yeah.
I knit her a little flax for her baby. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was just like a day of knitting, like
Yeah.
a day and a half, right? Oh, Sarah.
And then I
how
probably-
fun.
So then the other thing was I had a student or parent council meeting last night, and I just was a little
She's
headachy. I didn't want to go, and so I just went on the Zoom, and I just laid in my bed and just listened to the meeting. I could have actually sat there and knit for the hour and a half that it was.
Yeah, but
And-
you would have finished it.
Oh yeah, and this morning I didn't touch it at all, and I had like 3 hours that I could have been knitting, and I
Yeah.
didn't.
I
Because
love
I was
it.
being lazy. So I realistically, I probably could have had this well done with this morning's. If I actually knit this morning, and if I had knit last night during my meeting, as well as the 3 hours this morning, like that's 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, basically 2.5 hours, I'll say. I could have had that done.
Yeah.
But I was just being lazy.
I don't think you
Christina's
need to
gonna love
doubt
it.
the size of that.
No,
You
okay.
do not need to doubt it. And
Yeah.
it'll fit her now, and then she's going to put that in like a baby box.
Oh, yeah,
It'll be so
probably.
sweet.
But yeah, if we do like a matching headband, yeah.
Oh yeah, I totally want to do that.
Yeah.
Like, how cute would that be?
Can you do that part of it?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Okay,
I'll do that.
Because we're going to Red Deer, so we can leave it there.
Yeah.
Baby's due at the end of the month, I think.
Beginning of March.
Beginning of March, yeah. So there's a few weeks left.
Uh-huh.
So that'll be perfect time.
Hopefully we'll be able to get together with her. That'd be fun.
I know, we need to stay longer.
I know. Without children, though. I don't want to stay longer with children.
Oh yeah, they'll be fine.
No,
Boys
I
are
don't want to have them anywhere near me.
We do love going to Burns without kids because it's just our weekend away.
Oh,
But
it's the best.
it's the boys'
weekend.
trip. So all 4 boys and Sarah and I are taking them.
And when did we do the girls' trip? A while.
A year and a half ago.
2019.
Yeah. Okay.
2 years
No,
ago
no, no, no,
almost.
2020. It was 2020 that we
Okay.
went.
Yeah.
So. That's funny.
Yeah, and then the girls are already like going like, okay, well maybe we can do ours in June.
Well, Shar-
or whatever.
Shar was really trying to scam in on this boys' trip. She's
Yeah.
like, all the boys want me to come. I said, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You had your trip.
It doesn't matter.
Like,
They don't want their
it
own
doesn't
sister to
matter
come, but they
if
want the other
you... if-
Like Logan would want someone else. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If you had to pick a girl, and then all of my boys are like, Mom, can Barris come?
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
And then I'm like, no, she's not your
It's
sister.
just
but
the
she can't go.
boys.
It's just the boys.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be different because like we did a lot of shopping and
Mhm.
all that. Like you guys won't be doing that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I
Like,
haven't told you what the boys planned for Saturday though.
oh, what do they have planned?
Even if it's just a few hours, they have searched up. I guess there's a really awesome pool.
Oh yeah, Callan was telling me about
It's
that.
really got like 2 water slides. So if you're in Red Deer, I don't know, but apparently you have a nice aquatic center, and
Oh,
we'll be heading there with the
That'll be
boys.
so much fun.
And then we'll definitely need to, do our normal
Did we
things.
do anything like that with the girls? What did we do?
We didn't do anything. We just went shopping
Oh,
and then
You
kicked them all to
couldn't-
the basement to make their little burrow.
Oh, they were happy. They had crafting.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah,
We
we
went and
bought
bought them
that
like
stuff.
slime. We went to Toys R Us. We bought them all the
Yeah,
things.
that's right.
And they crafted.
They were happy to just craft
And
and,
the boys-
color, and
Yeah.
they made like this
Yeah.
massive, like big fort,
Yeah.
and that's right.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun. So we're looking forward to that. Maybe we can get to see Erin, and I'm not sure if that'll work. But like she said, we are coming down. Well, no, we won't be coming down till September, I guess, for
Yeah.
the Prairie Fiber Fest. Really excited about that.
I'm super excited about
I
that.
love all the things we're looking forward to. Like, is it May and then September?
Yeah, as soon as May's done, we'll be like, okay, is it September?
You
Yeah.
guys-
Oh no, then
it
it's
feels
camping
like
season.
spring.
It's just we have the bug. I've planted things. I've got things like going in my house because
I
I'm
should
just
do
ready.
that
But
with my strawberries.
oh, absolutely,
Yeah, you should
strawberries
get
need to
those
get started
going.
now.
Oh,
I-
I gotta figure out how to do that.
Do you know what? I've got. Remember, I told you that CJ saved some seeds, and Debbie and Dad got me that arrow garden, or that not
Yeah.
arrow. It's not the arrow brand, but whatever. It's the hydroponic garden, and they are germinating. The strawberries
Okay, cool.
are.
Well, I got
they
that
took the
like thing
longest.
from Brian and
Yes, you need to
the
start them
heating
now.
pad. Okay.
Now.
Okay.
Strawberries
I
should have
need
been
to do
started a
that.
month
Oh
ago.
shoot.
It'll still be fine.
It'll be fine, Katie. I'm just.
Well, I have my strawberry patch in the backyard, and
Oh.
it did really well.
That's work definitely calling. That's okay.
Ooh.
Decline. No, it's fine.
Okay.
They'll leave a message.
Decline.
Oh, it's work. Decline.
Decline.
That's hilarious.
It's not.
No,
anything I had to
yeah,
answer,
no.
So that was the drama of the marshmallow,
Yeah.
and it turned into a beautiful little baby sweater,
Yeah.
which needed to get done. So I'm glad you kind of got a fire under your butt for
Yeah.
that.
And I'll finish this. It won't take me long to finish that.
No, not
and you
at
get a
all.
headband done,
Yes.
and I'll clap.
Do you know what I want
For
to
you.
make for
And I'll clap for
Kelsey
you.
and Matthew's baby? I want to make them
Yes.
something like Carhartt
Yes.
pattern.
Well, so also what we were talking about on Monday. So Carhartt pattern.
Like a little jumper. Like a
Yeah.
little
Like something
overalls.
like
Yes.
overall-y. Like
We
that
don't
would be something
know-
I think I would have to crochet.
No, there's beautiful
Yeah.
patterns, Katie.
I should just look. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I didn't do
And
it.
you could do it in a neutral color, and you could
I
pre-make
know.
them because
Well,
boy
no,
or
it's
girl,
going to be in the
Yeah.
Carhartt color.
so it doesn't matter if it's boy or
Regardless
girl.
if it's a boy or
Well,
girl,
yeah,
it's going to be
exactly.
cute anyways. And then if it's a girl,
Now I want to.
you
Google.
could make, like, still do, like, the work style Carhartt whatever.
Yeah.
And then, like, with a fun bow.
Yeah.
Or something like what
Do
we're
you know what
doing
you
for
could
this.
even do if you put little buttons on it, right? Like,
Mhm.
does a Carhartt get little buttons if you're gonna do an overall?
Yeah, something.
Because then you could just do like those little crocheted flowers, and they can like pop on, and like if it's a girl, you can have little flowers on your
Oh my
Carhartt.
gosh, wouldn't that be just stinking?
Okay, we're gonna ravel. We'll do
'Cause,
Ravelry
like,
after
that
this.
would be a fun knit.
Or if you guys know of a pattern of kind of
crochet.
what we're
like
talking
a little
about,
over, yeah.
let us know.
You know.
Yeah.
So, is that all? Oh no, you have some other knitting. Do you want to talk about your?
Oh, I'll
Because I only
Are you
have
looking at
one
me
new
or
cast on.
Sarah?
No, I have 2 new cast ons.
Okay, so last week I sadly had to rip out my winter
Oh, right.
woods.
Oh, thank you to everyone who suggested. People were very sad for you.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
They're like,
sad,
couldn't you
but
just give it
that's
to some-
okay.
Give it to your dad. And I was like, oh, she'd already ripped it out by
Oh.
then.
Oh, never mind.
So here it is.
It's back.
you're going to
But
be
you're
20 times
excited.
happier
I'm
with it,
excited.
though.
I'm gonna do it a little different, and I went down 2 sizes.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to add on my color work.
Yeah.
So that's where I've gotten with that.
Yeah,
And
you
then I
think it
had
may be
to,
different
like-
color combo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look around, but like after I did this, I'm like, okay, I need to actually knit something. So then that's when I knit the baby marshmallow.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
And what else have I been working on?
Well, you've been working on your.
Yeah,
What more?
I'm so close to being done. Okay, we had a malfunction. The
Slight
video
malfunction.
stopped recording.
So if it's a little bit disjointed and like we repeat something that you just previously heard, that was like half an hour ago.
We don't remember.
Yeah.
Now we've re-recorded and gonna feel like we've said it all again.
I
Yeah.
know.
Let's see, Katie. What are you
Okay.
showing?
My Whitmore.
Wow, I haven't seen that before.
I know. So I'm so close to being done. I just have a couple more rows on the ribbing, and then I can cast off. And who's the Whitmore by?
I can never remember, but I know that it's WHITMOOR. It is
And
not
that makes me think of
ORE.
the Lost TV show.
Oh,
Right.
that's right. We talked about that last time.
Yeah.
So Katie, and if you're new here, this is some of our garage sale yarn, which we've talked about multiple times.
Like $2 a ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can't go wrong.
No,
Can't beat a sweater for $2 a ball. So
it's beautiful. I love it. I'm obsessed. I can't wait to wear it. So excited.
And we do have a tutorial up on the tubes here for the bind off that Sarah does.
Yeah.
And
So now Katie can bite off her own
Katie
sweaters.
can watch the tutorial and bind it off herself.
No, I like doing it.
No,
I'm just using it.
I'm just gonna do it because
Just do regular.
Yeah.
And you get those sweaters on and you will be done in no time. Or the sleeves
I know.
will be done in no time.
I know. I can't wait. I can't wait
Okay, so my question is, did we talk at all about the knit picks? And did we talk,
about the sweater quantity.
do you think
again.
that got,
No, because that you brought up when you started talking about your stuff.
Yeah.
because we talked about River City Yarns and how I ordered you
Wait, like,
hat trick yarn.
have we already talked about that?
That's what I'm saying. Is it on the recording already?
I don't think so.
No, because
No.
you did it while showing. You talked about it while showing
Okay,
this.
now
Yeah.
we're gonna do the whole, like, did we actually say that already? So,
Did we mention my winter woods?
Yes, that was on there just before you
Okay,
pulled out the
you're
okay,
Whitmore.
sure? Oh, because then you said I needed to knit on something, and then you talked about
And you were
marshmallow.
stuck on the marshmallow and stuck on your winter woods or didn't want to do your winter woods or whatever.
Okay, so
Perfect.
we did go with that. And then, okay, so then if it's my oh crud. Oops, the daisies.
Jamie's turn.
Jamie's turn. Jamie cast on a new sweater and almost finished it this weekend. Just kidding, I didn't almost finish it.
Well,
You got far, though.
I was
I did.
shocked on Monday
The
when you brought
Patreon
that.
seeing this from Monday to now will be like, wow,
Oh,
you
yeah,
did.
Jamie,
Well,
you did
no, I
lots.
think I've only done 5 in. I think I had just separated. Although I didn't get a lot of knitting done yesterday. I think I could have been done my. But anyway, what did I cast on? Let me tell you all about it, even though I already did. This is the Port Sweater by Ozetta.
I love it.
I could not stop thinking. I think last week, I think we talked about it during the podcast last week
You did.
that I wanted to do something with this yarn that's just been like
we did.
burning a hole in my
You
knitting
had
bag.
talked about that last week and said this pattern or that pattern.
Oh.
Then after the podcast, we all looked at
Yes.
the both patterns.
And I still couldn't decide. Turtle Dove was on there, Port Sweater. There's so many really nice turtlenecks. I just knew I wanted it about a worsted weight, DK worsted-ish turtleneck and plain. I wanted no shenanigans.
No shenanigans
no
over here.
Hilarious.
Shenanigans. Because I have my Sippy.
Cheers. Cheers. To the Sippy cup.
Okay. So, Port Sweater by Ozetta. I'm like, oh, boxy sweater should be
I
just
love it. I want to knit
been
it.
there, done that. It's going to be just so, boring and awesome. But let me tell you what, it has been a very interesting build. It is top down, but it's not raglan. It's not like kind of,
It's not your classic sweater build,
Yeah, it
which
just-
is nice.
I loved it. And I'm sure there's other sweaters built like this. I just hadn't done it. There's German short rows. There's building out like the front and the back. And then there's this little, which I'll be totally, probably what finally made me choose this pattern was just this simple detail right here that just matches like the ribbings. It had a beautiful long ribbing.
I love that.
Yeah, it was knit. It was designed with fuzzy, because I'm holding mohair along and I went to town on it. So now I just need to put on the long ribbing, sleeves, turtleneck. But let me tell you about the yarn because that is where it's all at. So Eden of the Kraken Maid, she dyed Sarah and I each a big sweater quantity for the Big Cozy Cardi
Which
by
I'm
Andrew
still
Mallory.
gonna knit that one because I really want it.
And it's gorgeous and I'm just not gonna knit it. And I'm realizing right now that I'm loving the pullovers and I'm not wearing my cardigans as often.
Yeah.
And that's fine. So I also ordered a big giant cake. A big giant cake of,
I love
of
that.
mohair that came caked up like this. I got it on Etsy.
How many projects do you think this
Right?
will be?
4.
in?
It's
Well,
200
sweaters?
grams.
3.
Yeah. And we'll just have it around. It's for everyone. And we just always need some. And so it was a good price just to get it like undyed mohair. Like I just searched it on Etsy. So I can't even remember who I got it from, but somewhere on there. I'm holding it with this base.
That's handy because we're always looking for bear mohair. Though.
I know, and I'm like, can I just get like I just need a bunch of it. I don't know how to
For
get
everything.
some. Yeah, I just always want to have some on hand. Anywho, this is Eden's Whirlpool DK base. You need this. Everybody needs this.
It's so nice.
It's a 3-ply, and you see how it's kind of doing that. This one was dyed with coffee. This is called Captain's Coffee. This is my own colorway, so you can't have it. Just kidding. But she does dye ones that are very
it was
similar.
dyed with legit coffee.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, and all her stuff is like she's Kraken made, and it's like Captain's Coffee,
Yeah.
and very seafarers themed. She just finished crocheting a pirate hat.
I know.
which
That
is
hat
amazing.
is the coolest.
It's amazing. So get her on YouTube and in her shop, Kraken Made, and on Instagram. It's two plies of, I think it's 2 plies of non-superwash and 1 ply of superwash or something like that. And so it gives you this little whirlpool kind of effect. And it's just a lovely soft base, especially with this mohair. I cannot wait. So I'm kind of focused on getting the sweater done because I want to wear it. It's about to get cold again. I think we're due to get a bit colder again in Feb, the end of Feb.
Yeah,
usually,
probably.
I think.
And I want to be able to enjoy this before the season's over.
I know. That's how I feel about my Whitmore.
Right? We just need to get it done. So I think this week and weekend will be spent finishing this. Hopefully by next week I'll be wearing it. That's a goal of mine.
Sometimes you underestimate how you get the body done and all the stuff, and then
Yes.
you come to the sleeves and you're like, that is just as much
Just as
knitting.
much.
Like it is,
Right?
I
know. I hear you. Do you do your sleeves 2 at a time?
Nope.
No, you're one
I
at a
never
time?
have, and maybe one day I will.
Oh, I love it.
Maybe one day. I'm thinking this one because I thought, okay, you just pick up your sleeves and whatever. But I thought I'm gonna look at the pattern, and no, you do not just pick them up and go to town. There's like German short row shaping on the sleeve, and I'm so excited. I've just thoroughly loved it. So I will do one sleeve at a time. Maybe until I'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll get them to the point where it's whatever, follow the pattern, and
And
then
then-
do the other one, and then put them on and finish them.
Yeah, because I'm sure once you get down here, it'll be
Yeah.
just your decreases. Maybe
Exactly.
I want to knit it.
It's beautiful.
I really like
Okay,
it.
so speaking of that, because Katie's always like, I want to knit that after all the things I
I
knit.
know. I always.
So I hope we didn't already talk about this. We decided we didn't talk about it yet.
Which?
Knit picks. And all the yarns
No,
that I have
that
coming
came
up.
up
think
because
we
we were
did.
just
Okay.
talking about that.
That's right. So anyway, last week or whatever, whenever it was, we went curling. I gave Debbie my sweater that I knit, my throw-over sweater, and I loved it. It's one of my favorite sweaters I've ever knit. And I knit it out of the City Tweed DK. If you've been around a while, I'm sure you've seen it. And that beautiful color work.
We may or may
tweed.
not have had a poncho knit out of it.
We may or may not have. That was the start of it. So this City Tweed has been around a long time. So a couple years ago, I knit the throw-over. Just too small. So gave it to Debbie. It looks fantastic on her.
So good on her.
Good.
But I was talking to my friend Tanya, who
Our friend Tanya.
and last night, and I was like, oh, I love that sweater so much. I think I'm gonna just, I don't know, I just wanted to knit it the exact same that I did before. And so she said, well, I'm gonna knit one, so why don't we knit one together? And then as I'm looking on, and she's helping me pick colors on knit picks, and then I thought to myself, I better order Katie a sweater quantity. So last night I just ordered a bunch of yarn.
I can't wait.
Showcase, she's like, I want to knit that, or
Yeah.
whatever. So you can knit this, you can knit anything.
Yeah, I want to knit. I'm kind of liking the light color that you're doing.
She ordered you black.
No, no, I know that. No, it was blue.
Well, I ordered a blue, and I ordered a gray. So we'll see what all comes in,
Yeah.
and we can decide. But it made me laugh because I was like, I better put 2 amounts of full sweaters in,
Yeah,
and
I'm
then all
so
the colors
excited.
like
What,
for
you
the
didn't
color
get me
work.
a sweater quantity?
I ordered her hat trick yarn. Did we talk about this?
No.
Because our friends over at River City Yarns, they are closing their brick and mortar store. Congrats, ladies! Exciting for change and all of that. And then we went, we need to order hat trick and get some hockey sock yarn coming. So we ordered a few skeins of that. Oh, it's working.
Yep.
You got it.
Yep. It was just really buggered.
You guys, let's really, really hope that I have enough.
But you're gonna do what I told you to do, right?
No, I wasn't planning on it.
No, you need to divide your yarn in half, Katie.
That's what I said.
And then just do one
I
until
guess,
that yarn
okay,
runs
I
out,
will.
and see how far
it
it gets
doesn't
you.
have to be on the
I
same
guess
needles.
if
It
I
can
like
just be tandem.
even find a yarn that's
Not
similar
even.
color to this, I could finish it off
Yes.
with a different
So
color.
here's what you need to do. You just divide your yarn by weight.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can finish all of the one sleeve. See how far it gets
Just
you.
do it by weight.
Then you know
Okay.
the other sleeve will give you the same amount, and
You're
then
right.
you can decide what to do with the cuffs.
You're right.
Even if you got to the cuff, I bet you we have yarn that's even very
Yeah,
similar. You could
similar.
hold like triple or
Yeah,
something
honestly.
and put a different
Okay,
cuff on.
I will do what you say. I know, as you were marking me that, I'm like, I'm not going to do that.
Because I had already said that to
You could
her.
even put the dark gray cuff. There's a dark gray in this.
Yeah, I almost considered ripping out the ribbing at the bottom and doing dark gray, but then it wouldn't match the ribbing up
Oh,
here.
crud. Yeah.
So I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. No, I'll find a similar color.
Okay.
Curtain call's pretty close to this. It's probably lighter though, isn't it? Ooh,
That's not the right color.
That's close though.
I'll figure it out.
I can also, I know that I'm sure I could find it in a D-stash somewhere if I needed to, but we really want to try not to.
I'm just hoping
find your other slipper.
that I will find my other slipper, the Cinderella slipper.
So I was just going to say that. That's funny.
And I will have enough.
Like, look at how big this ball is getting.
Yeah. But the sleeves,
Yeah, but it's such a mini little sweat.
yes, that's also true.
Like, do you think she'll have enough? Tell us below. I think you're fine. Well,
I think it's going to be close, and that's why I think the 2 at a time, or tandem at least, or making.
Yeah,
weighing it out.
I'll do
Weigh
that.
it.
I'll weigh it. I'll weigh the yarn.
Yeah, here I can do the rest.
2 separate quantities
Yeah.
of the exact same weight.
Yeah.
Go to town.
I will.
Sorry, I put a mint in my mouth, and now I realize I shouldn't have done that.
Way to go.
How rude!
Okay, I kept the majority of it together,
You did well.
and then you got these little nubbies. Let me
Okay,
just
none of it's going to waste.
No, I'm using it all.
Okay,
I'm getting this done.
so
a
the
little
last
afraid
thing.
that's
Do you have knitting to
the
show?
sock ones are
Even worse.
terrible. It was like already felting together.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be what it's gonna be.
It's gonna be great.
Kaylee's gonna love it. Kaylee's gonna love it.
Hey.
That's not worth it. Oh, this is the other piece.
She won't.
Never a dull moment around
Do you want
here.
this piece? This will get you around.
Yeah,
the seat, like,
absolutely. I
twice.
want it all.
Get
I'm
you
gonna
around
magic loop thing it.
Magic knot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Magic knot it.
Okay, I'm finished my mitt now. I have one more thing to show. Do you have any knitting, Sarah, to show?
No, I only worked on my Stephen West a little
Okay.
bit, and I'm not going to pull it out again.
Okay, that's fair. I'll show you one more thing. I talked about it last week. Our local yarn shop, Hippie Strings, is hosting a knit along February, March, and it's a kit palooza, I think they're calling it. And so they're putting together, they have a brick and mortar shop up here, and they're putting together a whole bunch of kits, like small kits, big kits, blanket, like sweaters or headbands, like everything you can pick. And if you get a kit, you get to knit along.
Nice.
And of course, they have some really great prizes. So definitely head over there on Instagram and get all the info from Hippie Strings. But last week I showed you that I'm casting on the
I like how
counter.
the cable goes up to the thumb.
I know, that's why I picked it. I
Yeah.
thought this is
It's
just
so neat.
kind of perfect. It's a little project, but it's interesting. And it's been really fun to knit. So Counterbalance Mittens by Stephanie Lotvin. She's the designer of the sock arm sweaters that we've all knit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You knit one too?
No.
Do you
I'm
like
just
how
saying,
they were
yeah.
they were genuinely surprised, even though I just said that half an hour ago?
Yeah,
I
that
don't
is
remember
true.
you saying that.
I do.
Well,
I think you had the same response, though.
probably. Let's be honest.
I was just gonna see if anyway, it just made me laugh. So I picked up a kit with the pattern and this skein of Farmer's Daughters fibers, DK weight.
Waylon and Willie.
Waylon and Willie, that's the name of this colorway, and I decided to hold it because apparently I can't knit anything without holding it with mohair. I grabbed some stash mohair, which was actually Ginger Snaps. It was in her Winter Whisper kit. The hat that Sarah always wears that we don't know if it's blue or green.
Mm-hmm.
This is the mohair.
No,
that
I
was
wear the
held with
pink
it.
one.
Right, but sometimes you wear the blue or green
No.
one.
No, I don't
Mom
have
has
that.
it.
Mom has that one.
Oh, why are we always...
Because every
I
time
don't
you'd
know.
show it, you'd say blue and I'd say green,
Oh,
or
yeah,
vice
okay, that's
versa,
right.
or whatever
Okay.
it was.
You have the pink one.
Yeah.
So here's where I'm at so far. Hopefully you can see that. And it's really fun. I love a cable. And so I'm just at the point, I think I've done the whole wrist, and now I got to start doing something with the gusset. But I love a mitten. Don't know yet if I'm going to knit full or fingerless.
It's so fun.
I can't decide because I'll probably end up putting them aside for a gift, which makes me think I should knit the full knit.
Oh, yeah.
But then also, who doesn't love a fingerless knit?
I think they're both nice.
So I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. Stay tuned.
Find out next week.
Stay tuned. Probably not, because I'm probably going to just knit my sweater this week. Let's be real.
That's true.
No, who knows what I'll do. It's always It's always questionable. I also want to get back to my winter woods, which was coming along nicely.
It is. Yours is
Oh,
looking
excuse me.
so nice. All Tanya's and
Eden's.
Eden's are both looking so
Yes,
nice.
we're having a little mini knit along with our friends, and theirs are looking gorgeous too. Okay, that's where we got to.
Yep, that's.
Yeah, I think that's where
This
exactly
is
we got
all, we were pretty much done.
Now we don't know what comes next. Mom's bags.
Oh,
to. I better make
JoJo.
sure I'm still recording.
Yeah.
You know what I never did
Goodness.
though was turn down my volume after all of
Oh,
that.
after all that?
Yeah.
Because the whole reason we wouldn't have even known, but Sarah's notifications kept going off, really annoying. So I don't even know if they'll have heard any notifications.
Yeah, I'm curious to see.
It was dinging, and then she went and was like, "Okay, enough is enough."
And I stood up and walked around, and my
Yeah,
screen was
wasn't
black. I was
recording.
like,
Good thing.
Here we are, just sitting here talking to ourselves.
Oh right, I was gonna knit on mine.
Okay, we have a bit of a JoJo update because she came up with a new tote. We talked about it last week, but now you get to see it. And since then, she's also come up with a large tote, which we don't have any of. But we have the medium tote, which we talked about last week, which I just think is
oh,
like
they're so
the
nice.
perfect little tote.
Isn't that just adorable?
And it just
I
sits
mean,
here.
I love totes.
I know. But it's not a huge, like, I like that it's a medium tote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's nice to have a smaller one. Or you can even use it like a bucket.
Yeah.
Use it as a bucket project bag. It's got one little pocket inside and just really sweet.
This one's really cute.
So we've got baking, we've got coffee, we've got, of course, shoes.
Oh, I
which,
love it.
hello. I'm
I
loving
like that
and
one.
This
I like this
one.
color of
Oh,
blue.
we do have a large.
Nice.
She did bring a large in.
Oh, perfect. Oh, and the
Oh.
shoes as well.
Yes.
Ooh, I like it with the orange.
I know the orange with the shoes is awesome. So there's her large. Yeah, that's a nice size too.
I like the inside.
I like this one a lot. Okay, so that's in JoJo Bags by Jody, which is in the link below, as well as our Patreon. We've been talking a lot about it, so you're welcome to join us over there. Ooh,
That's
have we
pretty.
shown that? Oh, we did. That was her large finch.
I don't think I've seen that.
This blue. Well, maybe because I do all the I see
Yeah.
the pictures that
I don't think
thought,
I've seen that, so
I
I don't
love
think we've
that.
shown that
This
one.
is really rich. I like
All of
that
her
color.
stuff is the grunge.
She's loving that
I
grunge on the
know,
bottom.
So am I.
And then, oh yes, cats
cats.
with the grunge.
Oh yeah, we've seen those.
Yeah,
Well, I've
large
seen those ones.
zip. Ooh, Needles and Notions. If you're new around here, she makes a really nice organizer for your needles and your notions. And what else does she still have? This is just a sampling. Oh, right.
Ooh,
Oh, I
that
think
one's
I
nice.
need that. And this one is the faux leather bottom.
I love that. What a
Who
good
needs
matching
this
set.
set?
I do. I want that for a purse and a.
Look at this. And this is her actual.
Do you have one of these wallets? No, you have your other wallet.
Yeah.
This is her tote. So there's two different totes.
I
There's
kind
like
of want that.
there's like bucket tote, and then there's totes awesome. This is her totes awesome,
And
which
that one
is,
has like a full zip. It's got a bigger pocket
Yeah.
on the inside, right?
it's got a pocket on the outside, it's got a zip and a pocket on the inside, and it's got the zip on the outside. So
Mom,
this is your.
You want to make me something like that?
It's Sarah's birthday coming up. No, it's not. She's not even coming up next. It's yours birthday before hers.
35. Well, yours is in April. That's
Yeah.
pretty. That'll come
We're
quick.
March, April, May, so we're coming around to birthday month. or
Mine's
birthday
the
times.
first day of spring.
It is some years.
Every year.
That's what I always thought. I know it.
But I think
varies.
sometimes
It
it varies.
varies. Oh,
Like,
it does
depends on
vary.
if they're
Oh,
21st.
it totally does, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I just say first day of spring. So that's the JoJo update. Check out her shop. And I don't think we have any I think the previous MCALs are still on sale till the end of the month. I think I put them on till the end of February.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
No coupon needed. So all of our previous MCAL shawls. I think that's it.
I think so too.
Mhm.
We're done. We're tired. We've
Yeah.
done it twice.
We've done it twice now. We were so close to being done.
Well, good thing we didn't end and realize.
That was fun.
That would have been a little bit more like, oh crap, now we have to do it all over again.
But I mean, we started really early.
Yeah, we
Like
did.
it's only 1:30. Usually we're done
Yeah.
by 2.
Yeah, that was nice actually.
So
So what's today? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
The rest of
we're
the
going
day.
to the Shrek play on
Friday.
Friday.
Oh, the family is going.
Oh, I'm excited.
Every single one of us.
I bet
So
you your
it'll be
second
fun.
born is super
to
excited.
the GP theater. Nope, it's not the GP
JP,
theater.
it's
but
at
it's
the
at
JP2.
the college. Yeah. No.
No. It's at JP2.
It's at the school
Oh.
where the dance concerts are.
Oh, I was just kept saying college.
Nope.
Good thing.
We're like, Jamie, where are you
my
at?
gosh, Jamie goes
You guys
to
are
the
just
college.
sitting in an empty auditorium at 7 o'clock.
Oh yeah, JP2 Theater, and
Yeah.
to me, I just see that and I think
What is the college one called?
Oh, it has a name now. It used
Yeah,
to
I
be called
forget.
Douglas Cardinal, so I don't know
Oh,
what it is.
yeah, that's what I would have.
Douglas J. Cardinal.
JP.
Yeah.
GP2.
Oh well. Anyway, so that'll be fun. She got us a big family outing for Christmas, and yeah,
The girls are so
it's a
excited.
musical. I have a couple little boys that maybe aren't super thrilled, but I'm like, you've never even been to one. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Debbie
Oh, it
took
is
all
cool.
the girls to Snow White.
Yeah, the musical, right?
Yeah, a couple months ago, month or two ago.
Well, way before Christmas, because then they said we want to. Then
that's
they heard
right.
that Shrek was
So a
coming,
few months ago.
and they said we want to go to Shrek. So she just got the whole family.
Yeah.
And we're very excited.
Yeah,
So that's coming up on Friday.
I enjoyed
And-
going to plays.
Yeah.
Remember the pantomime with Grandma?
Oh, we would go.
It was after Boxing Day. They'd always
Every
put on
year.
a huge pantomime,
Mm-hmm.
and we'd go.
I kind of remember that.
And the last
Don't you
pantomime.
remember Jim?
He was
Jim
so
and Tim?
good.
Oh, yeah.
Jim and Tim.
They
Yes.
were so good.
Yep.
The last time I went to one, I think I was like 16.
Huh.
And they don't do them.
No.
No, now it's there's lots of productions that happen locally.
Yeah, there's the little theater and stuff, but like the specific like pantomime.
Right. Good times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is that all, folks?
I think
That's it.
so.
That's all.
Okay. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Happy
Happy knitting!